Hello everybody, welcome back. We are once again in Sandbox. This is our house in the coral root forest and the garden is looking pretty good. And we're going to go inside and have a look and see. So far we've got a whole bunch of pots here. We're not going to keep all the pots. We've got a few sitting here, but we can probably spread them out a little bit more. And let's see, maybe that one. The house is looking pretty cute. I'm happy with what we've got here right now in the dining room kitchen area. It's not complete, as you can see. There is a cupboard just standing here. I'm not sure if I want to add that there. I think we can do that because that closes this area off. We've got the sink, and I think it's a dishwasher here. Yes, so that is that area. We need a stove top because we've got an oven here, so let's find us a stove top, shall we? Home appliances, large appliances, small appliance, there we go. I think what's the difference? Let's have a look. There we go. We can cook, chat to the people sitting there, do all this stuff. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do there. I'm going to carry on with basic furnishings for now. We've got our entrance, which is right, very big. So we can probably put a bit of seating in here. We've got our living room through there. And it's looking pretty good. It is quite big, but I think it looks quite nice. Alright, I'm going to keep this going. Why am I doing that? I have no idea. That. So we want to copy this and keep it going. Along the wall here. And I think we're going to keep the roof as it is. Roof, ceiling as it is. Because I quite like it. And whatever we do with the decoration on the walls, we can follow it through, well, to the top, to the peak. We've got that beam there, which is holding up this beam here, and then we have the ceiling. So I like it. Now this area is big. We've got the entrance there to the door. Outside, we could even do something like that, whereby we convert the area into, so we've got a little living area here, and then an entertaining area here. So these walls are very pretty. We've got the stripes in there. Do we continue this color, do you think? No. Ooh, I would like to go for a darker color. Let's see. I copy that, and then I go there. Now if we go here, we go to the pinker colors. If we go here, we go to the greener colors. Let's see. That's quite an interesting color, especially with the roof of the wood. Let's continue and see what it looks like the rest of the place. Do we do that? Or do we only do a part of it? Leave no. Do we go? Oh. I'm going the long way around. Or do we do something else? Orange? I don't want to do pink. That might be interesting. That's very peachy, isn't it? That's pretty much the same color. Sort of defaults back to the very light colors. It's very pink. And that goes back to the sandy been using pretty much. Another alternative is we use this, and then, or we keep the walls and then we put wallpaper there, which is more usual. Doing that again. Let's see. These ones you don't really get much option, I don't think. Oh, that's grey. I'm like, that's pretty. And it's grey. I'm just so boring. No. That's only the background. A little weird for this house. I like these stripes, they location. That could be fun. I don't know why I'm being drawn to the coppery orangey. How big is big? That is too big. Then we've got the stripes in the other room as well. So maybe not. That could be interesting. Like that, but not. That could be quite fun. That also could be quite fun. Let's try it here and see what it looks like. That is cool, but maybe the colors. We need to find a dark color. Cream and blue, cream and purple, navy blue, that's black, red is too red. Sort of old gold color. That's quite fun. Let's try that. That's pretty much what we've got there, isn't it? It's so boring. It really is boring. Come on, I don't want to be so boring. I want to be less boring. Purple in a farmhouse just doesn't work. Alright, we're working on this side now. It's very dark. We put that up and see what we think. We can then introduce greens in here and that'll look pretty good. Still echoing the stripes. Use fireplace. Got a very old country type feel to it, and then maybe we can do cream at the top. That'll work. Let's just get some more wood for that. But yeah. I think that'll work. What do you think of that? I quite like that. Alright, we'll do that. And then this is a really pretty colour. Let's just see what colour it is, because, you know, that colour. So it's in the default, in the light palette. Let's see if I can find it again. What do you say? Should we find a large sofa, a large comfy sofa? That is a large comfy sofa. Just don't like the pattern on it. Not an expensive sofa. I don't think that works with the room. Okay, so that's the green, apparently. So let's go to the darkest tone. Let's see. I think that'll work. A huge room. We can find 2 chairs. Armchairs. Comfy armchairs. In this room, that's actually going to work. Alright, so that is the color we have on our walls. Do we go for a lighter one? Very high chair. What does this sofa look like that goes with that medicine? This one. That is bigger. Why am I doing that? You do that. Just pick it up and sell it. Or delete it. It's not like it's costing you money. That one. Okay. Now, do we build this in? And if we build it in, where does the ceiling start? In line with that. We can go one back. Would help if I'd actually added that. Only problem is, do we have enough space? Well, we can take that out. Maybe that out. And then somewhere here, there's a little brick. Where's the building stuff? Always look for this, and I never find it. Oh, there it is. That. Come on, let me get rid of that brick too. Come on. Seriously? Does that make sense though? Sort of. Why? There. One day I'll get it. would work better, wouldn't it? Oh. Question is, we have planks. Somewhere we have planks. How wide is a plank? That can work, maybe. Not very thick, is it? The width of that. Change this fireplace. Alright, the base. Perhaps we should do it in a green marble. What are these details? Ooh, that's very green. Concrete? Don't think so. Very green. I keep on saying to myself, be bold. Bronze. No. Brick. It does look quite interesting. Okay, so let us see if we do that in cream. Here we can see the back of it, which I'm not sure I like. Let's do it all cream for now and we can fill in the gaps just now. I think I'm going to do another. Actually, you know what? We can do that. Because then we can put a TV above it. This can be an entertainment area. Let's see. Big TV, of course. And seeing as we're going to need that anyhow, hello. Let's see what it looks like on here. Yeah. We want it the other way. Thank you. I don't suppose wood works for a fireplace, does it? Probably not. I suppose we're going to need stone. That will work. Better. Stone. Stone it is. Stone. We go for something fancy. Like the green marble. What do we go for? Get rid of this little plank here, shall we? It's very farmhousey. And that mantle is quite chunky. But I quite like it. Should we find a picture for the wall? We can afford a fancy frame. Now we are in the forest. I quite like these pictures. Will that be too big? No, it will be imposing. But not bad. It just looks out of place. Let's do that. And then it blends with the fireplace. Top can be wood. There we go. We've got the brick on the floor, so we don't have to worry about that. I think it's quite an imposing little room. We need some tables, some lights, Table, table, table. I really like this table. Big enough. We need something that fancy, sure, as an accent table. Let's do wood. Something a little fancy for the corner here. Well, that top is a little white. Go for a creamier color. There we go. Okay. Now I want to duplicate that. We can. Need an imposing light fixture. Something we can actually Not a big fan of either. So where is the table? The table is right here. Now if we put this over the table, it won't be tripping. Actually, the ceiling is way tall enough for us not to fall into it. So awesome. Actually doesn't look bad up there. We shall... Whoa. That's bright. And we need some light switches. We'll put some light switches in later. Alright, I'm liking the living room. It's got an oldie worldy feel to it, which is awesome. Now, medium storage. How big is this? This is quite flat. I think we're going to take Remember those walls that I built in here? Let's take at least one of them out. And we'll just do both of them. Because hopefully... Oh, no, you see it doesn't quite fill the gap. Okay. I'll just cover it with one. Come on. Down. 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 Thank you. Does look a little weird. Looks weird. Okay. I keep on wanting to sell stuff. I have been in the sorry, I'm trying to line this up. Is this lined up? I've been playing the story. You know what we can do? It almost looks like we meant to do it. And if we use wood, do we want a cut pattern in it? No. Do we box it in? It doesn't look too bad. We don't have anywhere to put anything. That'll work, I think. We've got some vases over here. We can play with one or two. Okay, so if this is going to be the TV room, we need a nice comfy sofa. Sofa. Now, do we follow up with a sort of high back, or do we go for a more relaxed sofa? That is the color that we've got. Maybe we should go for a very light one. I'm going for this chair. That, oh, it just sneaks in there. It should work. Although that is not the right color. Go for a cream. Got some shelves. We're not using those fancy tables there. We're going to use a bit more basic. Something simple. You need one there? No, we don't. Okay. I'll put down all the bits and bobs and the plants and the bookshelves. I think we might be able to stand books up in this case here. Let's see. We go to hobbies. Reading. Okay, so that we can put books in. That, not so much, but cool. All right. Kitchen. Office. Now the office, obviously we can continue the theme of the wood through, so let's at least continue with this because it really looks good in the house. Do we want to continue with the wood around the top? No, so much. Maybe we should move it down a little bit and do what we did in the living room. Where have we got it there? You know what? Let's have some fun here. This is the office. Move it down. their office. It could be anybody's office. It could be a woman's office. It could be a man's office. Why am I doing that? I have no idea. It could have flowers. It could have absolutely anything you want. Budgies on the walls. No. I really like that if we could change the colors. But we'll keep that for maybe one of the upstairs rooms. What about something like this? We can go for that's purple, isn't it? Pink. Like that. Let's see. That's fun. A little bit more color to it. So that is that one. So let's get some paint, and I'm going for the Venetian plaster because it's got such a pretty color to it. I mean, shine to it. There we go. I think that is actually very pretty. Just need that. There. And that works so nicely with the walnut. Absolutely. I'm thinking, I don't know, what sort of person should we have this desk for? Should we have an author, an artist, big desk, bronze, copper, very nice. And that is called Curiosities. We have a side to it, probably not. Okay, medium storage. Did you know the stuff's in pretty much alphabetical order? We go to that. We'll find if there's a curiosities, which there isn't. It's quite sad. A little desk, and then there's the big one. Oh well, we shall have to find some storage that will do good. Don't like that. How tall is this? A little bit taller. I think it will work. That's got a door on it. I think I'm just going to go for a straight, ordinary, nothing exciting to it. Bookcase here. Go. We have a desk, we have a bookshelf, we need an office chair. Go for a no. That one looks the comfiest. Let's go for that. There's colour on the walls, so let's incorporate that in the seat. It's a fancy desk chair. What do you think? Put something to sit down and relax on. Me personally, I know it's not anywhere close to the style, but this would be so comfortable. You're having a really long day. I think I'm going to put it all that fit in here. No, I'm going to have to put it against closer in there. There we go. We have the start of an office. Then we have a bathroom here, which we can do many things with. Do we keep it? I think let's... Can we change this door? Will it block that door? No, it won't. Awesome. Always good when a plan comes together. Alright. Should we follow with these tiles in here? Because that makes sense. They are, well, bricks. And then, why am I here? I've been spending way too much time in story mode. Let's find some tiles. I love sandstone. It's got the most amazing finish to it. And that will work. Let's see. Oh yeah. There's a bath. Ooh, this is the back of the stairs, isn't it? Did that only paint the back of the stairs? I hope. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I forgot I put sandstone into the kitchen as well. But it's not the same color. This is a slightly lighter one. So, toilet. Let's go for that. Can keep it white. Might as well go with the walnut. Perfect. And a basin. There's a cute little corner one here somewhere. Oh, oh, it was cute. Not so much. We have a little bit of space here. Like that one. Okay. Base can be the walnut. Handle can be bronze. I think definitely white. The details can be bronze. There we go. Wow, that fits there like it was almost made to be there. Wow. Very cool. And unfortunately, towels aren't a thing. But one day. I'm used to white toilet paper. I don't know. Colored toilet paper makes me like, not sure. Okay, mirror, mirror. Do we want a fancy mirror? Probably not. Let's see what this one looks like. Don't know how big it is. Oh, that's perfect. We can put up a towel rack. The towels are like dishcloths. We can put something pretty on the wall and on the floor. How big is this? Perfect. Picture. We do an oval. No, I don't think so. That's a little fancy for the bathroom. I think that one will work. Let's find a custom picture. Oh, hold on. We need about that much. Now there's these pretty flowers here. That would work. Okay, we've got a couple of things done. Let's go play around upstairs. Now, we've got 2 bedrooms here, a very strange bathroom here. That's okay, we can live with that. The fact that there's a gap there is it a problem? No, it isn't. That's maybe. Come on. Okay, is that... Okay, that's the roof. I have to leave that be. But that's okay. We can play again with the wood as we've done here, if needs be. Oopsie, we got holes here. When I raise the ceiling, raise the roof. Any more? Well, still trying to figure out. Okay, so that ceiling is what's impacting on that, so it's fine. Let's touch up, shall we? Any hole, any gaps, anything that you can see? I don't think so. Okay, so this is the bathroom for those 2 bedrooms there. So I think we need a shower and a bath. We need, I know we did a fairly up to date and slightly funky pea gravel. Ooh, that's new, maybe. Hey, marble. About gravel. We do bigger tile. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Oh, looks like I'm not flying. And the ceiling is cream, but that's okay. I can live with cream. That little thing there might be a little bit of a problem, but not too much of a problem. So let's see, should we continue something similar on the walls? Same size. We did the grey granite there. We do it white. Let's see. Why does it never line up? You see that? It's exactly the same. I changed nothing except for the actual, okay, there, it lines up there, and that's the smallest wall in the whole bathroom. That, I think we need a white ceiling. What do you say? I think we need to play with, yes, we haven't got, yes, we do have the wood here. Let's put an edge of wood at the top here, because then it matches that bit of roof that's sticking out. Maybe actually do that twice, just for fun. Okay. Let's see if we can fit a bath in here, shall we? Very cool. I really like that. We could do that in a only ceramic. That's okay. It's got an interesting. Oh, look at that. That is cool. I like that. It just appeals to me. Yes, it does. It literally just slides in there like it was made for it. Awesome. Now, don't think we're going to have space. We can probably put a wash basin there, but to put a toilet and a shower and a wash basin, I don't think it's going to fit. But I think that is so awesome. All right, toilet. And in this one, see, it's got those same curvies. Okay, so you can do bronze. White granite. Oh no, that looks terrible. That we can do. No. We want a fancy. No. We'll just pop it in the corner here, shall we? That's quite nice. You have the toilet around the corner, and we can put a wash basin here. A wash basin. That is much, to be honest. Let's see if we get the. No, we don't get the taps. I prefer that because it has got the sort of edges. We won't be able to get the same taps, I'm sure. But that is cool. We'll go simple, shall we? White Now these taps, they are so weird that they're cool. Right, we have a bathroom. We have a bed in here, which is okay. And what sort of bed should we find for here? Now we have 2 extra bedrooms, so we can do bunks. Haven't done any babies' rooms, have we? That is a very fancy crib. Maybe we should do a romantic teenager's room type. Let's see, glossy painted wood. We can keep that white. Let's go white for now until we know where we are. That's what I hate. See, the heart's upside down. At least this fish are swimming in the right direction. Monkeys upside down. Birds are upside down. It's quite pretty. It is also pretty. I like that. Color should we do? Lavender, blue. Oh, that's a pretty color. Yellow is good. I think I'll stick to these sort of colors here. That is very pretty. Bed actually shines. We can probably, this room is quite long, so we can probably put desk, wardrobes, the whole toot in here. That is a really pretty color. Alright, what color is that? I think it's that one. No? That one? Yes, it is. The way they set this up, it's actually not my idea of fun, but okay. Let's find some paint. Cool. Now, I'm thinking we've got the dark floor. Maybe we should get some use the glossy painted wood. Don't really like that pattern, do you? For a little bit. There's a tile. Like that. Let's try it. It's a bit big. That's pretty. What do you think? And then we can maybe do that pink on the wall. But do we need a line here? Let's see if we can find that paint. Get complicated. Is it that? I think so. Well, it's as close as my patience will allow. Once again, I think we're going to have to go with a white ceiling. That Venetian plaster, isn't that pretty? No, we don't want that on the wall. Let's just see. Do we want... You know what, let's just continue with the ceiling for now. Then we can work out. Yes, that's much better. Now the question is, what do we do here? Do we do a edging to this wood? Not necessary. I actually don't think so. Okay, we can probably got something here. Moldings. It's the floor moldings, floor transition. Not really the wall, but floor. That'd be fun. And it won't fit there. Fit on the floor though. That does change it up a little bit, so let's do that. And I think that's a really pretty little bedroom. So that's one. And then let's choose a bed or crib or whatever. There's the roof again, damn it. I don't want to lift it, I really don't. Let's find a bed for this bedroom. We do a baby's room. I think that will be fun. What children's wallpaper have they got? See, the budgies and the monkeys are the right way around on the wallpaper, but they are the wrong way around on the duvets and stuff. Okay, we've used that. We've seen that. And then the only other one is the stars. Well, we've got hearts. Question, would you put fish on the wall in your kid's bedroom? Budgies might be fun. For you? I'm guessing the budgies get really, really big. But that would just be a bit scary, I think. Let's put budgies on the wall. There we go. And then we can decide. They are actually very cute. And then we can figure out. I think this would be cool. Well, let's choose this. What have we got here? We've got glossy painted wood, hopefully lead free. Okay. Now, which is the mattress? Is it the bottom one? Color of the damn budgies. I think there's some yellow in them. Actually, that looks quite cute. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. We can come back and finish up this house, and I'll put on mod.io, so if anyone's interested and have got the game, you can download it and change it up the way you want. Lift the roof if you want. I think you can lift the roof. Sure, you can lift the roof. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.